Oh wow, there's actually people here. Oh, let's see. We got Bell. What's up? Good to see you here. We got Panda and we got Samosan. Yeah, story Samosan. Walker. Okay, we got a lot of people here. I'm pretty happy about that. Uh, Lavar. I gave away a Vitalis, and Lavar pretty much told DM right away, and he was like, and he quit the league for good. So Lavar gone for good. I mean, he's not really active anymore. He doesn't really have time, but one of the Italian league greats gone. So we got Shabazz, who's owns Archibald Napier, who's going to be owning Vitalis now. He's a good owner in other leagues, so I think it's gonna make the league better. All right, let's get going. Torino, Roma. Oh, Rome. Uh, comes back and wins. Good game for Rice, Swordfish, and Wilson. Aziz though stepped up huge this season. Look at that improvement. Madrid Vitalis. I'm doing a ton of regular season today because I'm just trying to get the season on the road. Get towards the playoffs. Archibald 25-17. Oatmeal 22 and 14. That's pretty good. Carlton, what's up? Jeez, Chris and Mike. Leaving free agency with them. Are you talking to Shabazz about trading for Archibald? Because I mean, if he owns them, that means Archibald Napier can be traded very easily, or either cannot be traded very easily. Venice Rayer. Wow, wow, big trade or big move for Venice Rayer. Getting a huge win. Derby Liberal Cuxta. Oh, I didn't get the new owner. Uh, Rice, Fitz, or Hill? Hmm. Fitz. Alright, yeah, Fitz owns Liberal Cuxta. Is Fitz here? Oh, Fitz is here, okay. Alright, I need to put Fitz's roster, because he just took him over. Anyways, here's some of the positives. A couple of positives here. Alright, let's just... So, Fitz owns the team now for the first time. We just got Fitz and Shabazz Napier as owners. That's pretty... two big pulls, I think. Alright, Liberal Cuxta. We got Jermaine Cole, rookie. He just came in. Later, he was a late addition in the season. He's a pretty good player. He got signed here pretty much. Who? Oh, Charlie Bongard's coming next season to the league. We got the Corvinos. They're gonna be nerfed a little again this season because he's inactive. Two decent guys. Weston Turner. He's always gonna be the same player. He's not that special, but he's a solid, decent guy. Here, no, just take a screenshot. Anyways, Cole's the guy to keep. Everyone else can be replaced. None of these other guys are gonna be valuable at all. Either trade them or just don't do anything with them because this guy's the only guy that's gonna be able to survive later on in Italy because um he has a chance of being active. PSG Bros. It's YouTube, so you can scroll back for a screenshot. Not hard. PSG gets to 500. Ooh, Inter Milan beats Maccabi. It's a big one for Inter, who are getting close to 500. Maccabi might need a new one or two. Having to replace some of these old Italy greats who are just kind of gone inactive is tough to do. I mean, replacing LeVar, that was tough to do, but it needed to be done. Corvino, I have no idea what his new username is. When I was gone for that, I mean, he's gonna change his username a lot. When he was gone for that, when I was gone for that, like pretty much the whole last school year, uh, that was he just completely left or went off the map. I have no idea what happened to him. Anyways, 11 for 20 shooting for the top three here. That's impressive. Shemi though, 8 turnovers. That's not good. Over here, Judy Quintero, who's had a very good season. Jim Bob has really stepped up later in the season here. He struggled to start very badly, but he's starting to get to where he needs to be. Balotelli's been solid. This team's not too bad anymore. Man City Napoli. Hmm. Oh man, Man City just whooped them. Josie, that's not a good game for him. Not a good game at all. But we're not too worried. Man City though is 28-9. Are they one? Here, I'll check the standings real quick. Man City. Okay, there's a couple teams. Man City leads this conference. I mean, three-horse race. It kind of seems right now. It's pretty much Man City. Roma's right behind. Roma's always contending for the one seed, pretty much every year. I mean, that's what you expect. Roma. Liverpool is right there too. They could win. Napoli is not doing as good as I thought. They've lost three straight. That's tough. You think with Josie they'd be a little better, but I don't know. Dortmund is solid. Torino is gonna might make their first playoffs ever. They'll they might be the only franchise here that's never they're the only team that's never made the playoffs in Italy history. That's in Italy right now. Yeah. Wait. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is Oslo. 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 11 teams. This conference is 11 teams that can make the playoffs. Uh, I don't see Inter Milan making it though. If I'm gonna be honest, Bayern Munich might be a year or two away of development. I don't know. The guys haven't been there. I mean, Quintero's pretty active. He hasn't been on stream, but he's active. Balotelli is active. Langford not active. Gustafsson not active. Like I hoped both these guys would be. Jim Bob is obviously active. Um, Freeney active. Panda active. I mean, I don't know. I think they just need to get a superstar and develop a little. They'll be good. AC Milan. I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs either. The top eight, the current top eight's the eight I like to make the playoffs because PSG I think is a little underachieving. I mean, they lost Shabazz, but still underachieving I think. Over here, Moscow and Venice Rayer for the one seed. Venice Rayer is a team that's they're not as good. They're way better in the simulations and in the game, and actually when it comes to actually playing basketball, they're a lot better than they are on paper. On paper, you got Laquan Walker, who's a solid starting point guard. I mean, his stats aren't that impressive. Fitz, who's a solid scorer, not much else. He can pass pretty well, I guess. Kavavich is okay. Brewer's a good defensive player, but he's a young piece. Greg Deuce solid. You don't got like a guy who stands out and just is a great player on paper, but that's where stand is doing really good. Yeah, Madrid Estudiantes is right here. They're looking like a good 3 seed. They've really improved this season. Alba is 4. Madrid 5, Chelsea 6, 7, 8, 9. This conference has 9 teams that I mean all these teams are 20 and 15. 20 and 15 is the 5 seed in this conference. And that's not in the playoffs for this conference. The conferences are a little bit one-sided and Taurus and Leverkusen just got new owners too. So I don't know what's happening here. I mean, there's a lot of teams. Kali's probably gonna be the next team to get a new owner, if I had to guess, because new owner here, new owner here. Valencia, they're close. New owner here, all that stuff. Yeah, Tanner Panda won MVP in Italy at one point. Maccabi versus Care Kingdoms. Maccabi, big win. Mr. Pibb's solid. From not bad either for Care Kingdoms, but yeah. You're Athens, yeah. Oh, Funky. What's up, Funky? Oh, Roma. Big win for Roma. Aziz, another great game. He's doing really good this season. Matheus Estudiantes versus Liverpool. Liverpool gets the win. That's a big win for Liverpool. It's a big win for that conference in general too. Uh, Luigi King's been okay this season. I think he's. I think there's a lot of guys. The rookies just need to develop a little more if they're active, but I don't know. Alvarez beats Barcelona. Um, Barcelona just needs a big man. They really just need a big man. Man City derby. Man City gets the win. Finley in 19 minutes gets 21 points. It's good for him. Manu Bean, first Man City that was 29-9. Two teams that are not. I mean, Bayern Munich can make the playoffs, but they need wins like this. That's not very impressive though. Moscow Vitalis. Vitalis jumps out to a big lead, and Vitalis beats Moscow pretty handily. 36 and 17 for Archibald Napier. Wow. Oatmeal, ludicrous. Captain Buck 17 assists. This is that was just Vitalis at their best right there. Who's Hey Titus Johnson? I don't know who you are, but let me know, cause then I want to know so I can know you're active. And sorry, I'm pretty tired, cause I just biked like 60 miles yesterday, and that's not an exaggeration either. I legitimately biked 60 miles. Guerrero, Fitz. London Lions, they're trying to make the playoffs. That gets them a little closer. Laybrook Huxta. Both teams with new owners jump out to big wins early on. Jermaine Cole 43. What the heck? Aaron Gustafsson. Alright, glad you're active, man. I was just talking about how Bayern needs guys like you to be active. That's good. Now I know you're active. Now you're going to be a good player next season. Because I adjust. If you guys didn't know already, after the season I adjust overalls based on how active you are. I mean, obviously I'm not going to take like an awful player who's active and make him better than the best player who wasn't too active. But like I give boosts and bump people down so that Aaron Gustafsson is going to be a potential all-star next season. And so yeah. Oh, a lot of games here. Asphalt Torino. Torino needs this win. Asphalt needs it too, but Torino gets it. Okay, Baron Wilson was at one point shooting like 29% on the season, and now he's really looking good. Baron Wilson might be your rookie of the year. He's doing a good job. Poppin' Swordfish. His stats are a little down this season because his team got better. His efficiency's up. Poppin' Swordfish doing a really good job. Once this current crop of guys gets out of the way, Poppin' Swordfish might be the next guy up to be the MVP. He's like that next category. You just have like the guy like the MVP candidates and like the future MVP candidate guys. Poppin' Swordfish is one of those future guys. All right, let's get some more enthusiasm going. Uh, Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona. Borussia Dortmund gets the win barely. Latana Zonia, 13 turnovers for Shemi. This guy is averaging a lot of turnovers every game. Shemi, he's close to averaging double-double though, but the turnovers are killing him. He's not shooting too efficiently. I don't know about Shemi. I mean, he just needs to get a little bit improvement. Carlos Jr. having a great season. Ethan Griffin. Nico Obiagu has some good games, some bad games. That was just a bad game for him. Kyrie's having a decent season. I mean, he's on. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. But one guy who's seemed to have a great season, but also has some bad games is this guy. But the turnovers are killing Shemi and Borussia Dortmund this season. Don't count on Borussia in the playoffs, though. You never know what's going to happen there. Oh, AKC comes back and oh, they break Olympiacos' heart right there. Olympiacos fans have to be so sad after that one. Oh man, that just hurts to watch. The win DeRozan seems to drop to like anywhere from 12 to 15 assists every game. I swear, I did not see a game where Dwayne DeRozan's below 10 assists, so he's really doing a good job. Humongous Jr. I don't know what's up with him, to be honest. I can't get a. He's not rebounding at a high enough rate, in my opinion. Because there's some. I mean, 6.2. I mean, he's not rebounding too much, I guess. I don't know. He's probably gonna improve because he's still young. He's still a young player, but I don't know. Olympiacos is 21-17, but they're the 9 seed right now. PSG Napoli. See, everyone's like, oh, change the conferences. They're so imbalanced. The only thing that would make me change the conferences is if Olympiacos misses the playoffs when they have a better record than like 2 teams in the other conference. Because I like Olympiacos and I try to rig the league for Olympiacos to be good. So that's why. Anyways, another loss for Napoli. Man, I can't believe I rigged the. I'm kidding. I don't rig the league. You guys know that. I'm just kind of joking around, but Man United. Eli Davis Jr. That's a name I have not seen in a while. He's pretty much been a consistently solid presence for this team at Maccabi, but yeah, they lose. LeVar Ball Jr. LeVar Ball third. Lead Man United. Bros. Okay, big win for Bros. After this day of games, we're gonna start simming a little. Man, Leverkusen wins again, really? The Leverkusen is winning a lot more than they should. Or have been, I should say. Not should necessarily. Liverpool, big win. Marco Fuller's having a really good season as a rookie. Madrid not love. Oh, whoops. Real Madrid needs this win. They get the win. Oh, wow. 143 points. That means some big games. The Javic brothers went off. Yep, big game for Lingus. Big game for Joey Griffin. Joe Dutra double. The Keon Washington, good game. Daniel Fraser Jr. and Cal Ravioli, not too great of games, but I mean, they're more of role players for this team at this point. Moscow Derby. I see these players play. These guys seem to play a bunch. I swear they played like 10 times this season already, and Moscow wins every time, but it's okay. Let's go to trade deadline. Oh, there's a trade deadline? Eh. No, there's not a trade deadline. Nope. I'm gonna say Javic. It actually. What's the amount of team people care about? Like Vitalis. I want to see what Vitalis does. Can they get to the playoffs? Probably not. But they need some wins here. Along the lines, that's a good win. That's a team they're competing against for the playoffs. Same with Juventus. I mean, Vitalis needs some wins big time. Vitalis is wow. That's an expected loss for Vitalis. That's a bad loss for Vitalis right there. Okay, there's Vitalis. There they go. Back to the being. Yeah. Borussia win. That's a good win. Al Berlin. That's a bad loss. Label Kuxta. Vitalis just won a lot of games. Let's check the standings after that little hoopty doopty. Okay, lots to digest here. Moscow is in the lead still. They extend their lead a little. 8 straight wins. The Estudiantes, Venice Rayer are competing for that 2 seed, it seems, at this point. Uh, Venice Rayer kind of went down a little. Real Madrid is having a good season. They're at the 4 seed. Olympiacos is right there. Olympiacos is starting to come back. They have 9-1 in the last 10. So Olympiacos went on a little bit of a win streak. AKBC is right here. Chelsea and Alba Berlin are your playoff teams at this point. London Lions right behind. Vitalis, I mean, this conference might be pretty much the same exact thing for the playoffs in terms of who makes it, except for Vitalis. But Vitalis has made a huge improvement throughout the season. Over here, Roma passes Man City. Roma's won 10 straight. That's big for them. Man City, it's not. I don't think they've even done bad either. They're 9-1 in the past 10, but they're second seed right now. Borussia Dortmund, despite all Champion's turnovers, 3, tied with Napoli. Liverpool right there at 5. Torino still it's looking good at 6. PSG 7. Bayern Munich is at 8. They have a losing record though. Osvel is dropping a little. Uh, I don't know. I mean, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What's this guy doing starting? Oh, he's played every game this season. Okay. Oh well. Anyways, the worst team in the league is now Valencia Basket, who started off 3-0. Surprisingly, I thought they'd win like 3 games all season. So I mean, they've been good. Tanner Rose has been impressive as a rookie for someone who's ranked pretty low. Grant Deuce stepped up in his first year here. Squid Baller is what we expect. The team's need some improvement. Valencia might get I mean, Frazier might get replaced, to be honest. I mean, Valencia's been really bad for the past couple seasons. Maccabi's made a little insurgence, okay. Alright, let's start simming again. We're gonna do all-star festivities too, for some overall chances. If I see a good game, I'll do overall chances for that as well. Olympiacos, Maccabi. Olympiacos, I mean, they've been riding a good streak here. Humongous Jr., 30 points. I mean, to be fair, if it's your first Italian playoff appearance, that doesn't make you a bad owner if you've had loan team for a while, because it's a really hard league to win in. Is Olympiacos finally relevant again? I mean, they're 35-21. They're the 4 seed right now. Olympiacos is getting back to where they were expected to be. They're still not as good as they were expected to be, though. Two teams that desperately need this win. More so Vitalis, because they actually have a shot at the playoffs. And Archibald, let's check stats real quick. I'll check stats. Josie's still averaging a little over 30. He's kind of slowed down a bit though. Carlton, Swordfish, right there. Cooper, Archibald Napier, his stats looking pretty good right now. Is he better than Josie? I mean, if he leads Vitalis to the playoffs somehow, some way, miraculously, you never know. Torino, Napoli. Napoli's seemed to struggle recently. Torino whoops them. 49 for Poppin' freaking Swordfish. Poppin' D'Angelo Ashraf Jr. Solid game. 42 points. That's not bad at all. Josie Altidore Jr. 28, 8, and 4. Wow. Man United versus Inter. Man United loses barely to a very good Inter team. D'Angelo Westbrook 28 and 15. Wait, did I say Inter was very good? I did not mean to say that. Inter's not that great. Kerry Kingdom's Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund comes back and wins that late. Shemi Jr. 27 and 14. Only 7 turnovers. Actually, I mean, not only 7 turnovers, but for him, 7 turnovers isn't like one of the worst games of his career or anything. PSG Derby. Derby, okay. Let's sim a couple more days, because I think we need to. Let's get through this here. Russell and Derby, why not? Let's see them beat Valencia real quick. Alright, now we're good. 3 days. We'll get a lot of overall chances in here. Ooh, the pop and player debate's a tough one. Funky. What do you mean by inconsistent? Carlton. Oh, I wouldn't call the games inconsistent. I just call it there's so much talent in the league. All the teams are actually really close in how good they are. It's not like a regular high school league where you have more than half the teams are like all 40 overalls, and then the rest of the teams have like a bunch of good players. You got you got you're about 8 to 10 creative players deep on every single team. People don't realize we have a little over 300 players in the league who have been created. So it's not like this is some small league or anything. There's a lot of people. D'Angelo Ashcroft Jr. is starting to go off. 51 for him in the win. 51 for D'Lo Jr. I mean, that's a sign of things to come. Altidore dips below 30. Wow. We'll see what happens, Walker. Also, I'm on a PS4, by the way, people. AKBC versus Man United. AKBC needs this win. They get the win. The Lavars are solid, but not too Carlton. Hakeem Trent, a triple double. That's the big takeaway I'd say here. 7 blocks as well. Almost a quadruple double. Wow. Juventus Vitalis. Vitalis. Wow. They get the win. And Archibald doesn't even have that great of a game. For him, for his sake. Vitalis is now the 10 seed in the conference, and you never know what's going to happen with them. Liverpool. Luis McGee, the 4th rated rookie. He's not been very. I think deleted his account like after, like right before season started. So he's gonna get nerfed, but he's not even had a great season anyway, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. PSG, Man City. Oh, PSG gets the win over Man City. Big win for PSG. Man City's now 42 and 15. AC Milan versus Juventus. Oh wait, Luis McGee, like the McGee. Oh, if someone can tell me his new account. I mean, he's not active anyways, but I'd like to know his account so I can at least think he's somewhat active. Even though I don't think he follows me or anything though, and he's in the league, so that's a lot of activity. Docs are there. The House loses one of the best teams. Okay, that's to be expected. London Lions need this win. They're trying to make that playoffs push for the first time in a while. Or actually, they only missed the playoffs last season. They made the playoffs like every other year of their existence. London Lions, they're getting close. They're close to a playoff appearance, but they just need to get over the hump. Hey, do you guys notice something? Panda has one of the best players in the league. Carlton is one of the best players in the league. Napier is one of the best players in the league. Walker said 2 players go to the NBA, and you're all active. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Oh, Bayern Munich beats Madrid Estudiantes. I did not see that coming, to be honest. Wow. Tendon Giraffe is your best player, Panda. He's just on Moscow, which means he's not getting individual glory at all. Oh, Moscow has a bunch of players who are on the same. And Funky. I forgot Funky was here. Sorry for a second. Funky, you have Poppin' Swordfish, Humongous Jr., Dwayne DeRozan. You have a lot of good players, Funky, because you've always been active. Thomas Wilson, the rookie. Twin of Baron Wilson of Torino. Tyson Scalabrine. Kyrie Irving, the 4th. A lot of good games there for Barcelona in the win. Roma Valencia. I mean, this should be a blowout, but it's probably not going to be because it's the Italian league. Actually, it is a blowout. Never mind. I lied. Jimmy Laziz drops a nice 43 piece. It's mostly triple double. Zion Harden almost triple double. Yeah, just another day in Italy. Alba Torino. Alba gets the win. Poppin' Swordfish, Baird Wilson, solid games. Trevon Wilson, better game though. Dortmund, EA7. Dortmund never starts out hot because probably Shemi turns over like 20 times to start. Uh, Julian Quintero, those were Gunners, solid days. Yeah, only seven turnovers, guys, only seven, and only Shemi. He gets his stats good, but he's kind of doing it pretty ugly right now. But I don't know. Tandem Draft was a superstar on the Lund lines. Well, okay, Italian League. I feel like if you were in the Italian League, old Italian League, like late 2017 or early 2018, Italian League Prime. I mean, Italian League was like the first of its kind. It was before when I got in the league, when I first started Italy, every league was like, if you're a good player, you're a good player. If you're a bad player, you're a bad player. It doesn't change. It's not based on activity. Italy changed that, I think. Italy, I mean, Quintero already had the streams thing going. When we talked on streams, I think Italy took that to the next level where like if you're on the streams, you're gonna be good. Um, I think that's what Italy helped do. I think a lot of leagues have surpassed Italy in terms of activity nowadays, though. Italy's not too active anymore because all the people who were in Italy, Italy's like it's like TV shows for kids. Each show has its like generation of kids that grow up with it. Italy had its generation of guys, Kyrie, Cooper, brothers, those guys, and now they're either in the NBA, like involved in that active or inactive or something like that. I mean, we still have some of you guys. We still got you Walker, we got Panda, we got Carlton, we got Funky here still, but like you see guys like Samosin, Lavar, who have just gone inactive, more than that too. And I think that's what's happening with Italy. I understand it happens. That happens to every league probably, but Italy's been around a while, and I think it just needs to get some juice back into it or something. I don't know what's going on with it though. Leading score for +1 overall. Oh, Cactus Jack. Yeah, I forgot about him for a while. Funky, keep track of who says who. Or actually, Walker always does it. I forgot. All right, Olympiacos Moscow. Always a good game. At this point, it's been a rivalry. Olympiacos, people tend to forget, beat Moscow in the season 3 playoffs. Moscow, the first like 8 seasons of Italy, won 7 championships. The only time they didn't win a championship was when Olympiacos beat them in season 3. They were owned by the guy who owns Fong Kagski in the NBA. I forget who it is. And that was season 3. Back in season 3, there were like 3 people on streams. It was Cubs, Pez, and Kyrie. And before that, you had Het, who was in place of Kyrie, but Kyrie didn't join, and stuff like that. And yeah, Pez Jr. coming up the court, pulls up for 3. He missed it. Tandem Giraffe. What an athletic play by Tandem Giraffe. Dwayne DeRozan. I never saw Gustafsson guess Pez Jr. yet, Walker. Humongous Junior, whenever I jump into these Olympicos games, he always pulls up in mid range. That's his thing. It's typed the leading score for +1 overall. Oh yeah, also what happened with Italy is I got a life, and I don't devote nearly as much time to Italy as I used to. Like Italy used to be really active and like posting like every day and all that stuff, and now I don't have time for stuff a lot because I do a lot like running and hang out with friends and all that stuff. That takes up most of my time. Like yesterday, I freaking biked to Chicago from my house, which is like 60 miles with my friends, and that was fun. And that's just an example of something I do like during my days and stuff like that. But I don't even bike. That's only the only time I've biked this summer. Josh Turner the third. Good shot there. Well, it was 50 to Chicago, and then we took the train back, and then I had to bike 10 miles from the train station. So that's what happened. And that's what happens with Italy, though, is people also got lives who are in Italy, and that's what happens is people don't have much time to devote to Italy anymore, which is understandable. Which I'd rather have you guys focus on your real lives than Italy, because it's not. This is not as important. This is not what you're gonna remember when you're like 40 years old. DeRozan, great shot. Yeah, you can count that, Walker. Until we sim, you can count it. Last possession here, and then we'll sim. Remember, guys, we're gonna do some all-star facilities like three-point contest. We can't do dunk contest because that always breaks every season. And we'll do like I don't know, all-star games not as what it should be. Jabroni Lord the Third. All right, let's start simming. Moscow jumps out to the lead. Looks like they're gonna keep it. Moscow is going to beat Olympiacos pretty handily. Not too high scoring of a game, but it gets done. Oh, who was leading score? Josh Turner the third. No one guessed Josh Turner the third. Josh Turner the third. That's okay. We have plenty more chances coming up in like a minute because there's 3 games here. Maccabi versus Alba. Maccabi, big win for them. Inter Milan, Man City. Inter Milan beats Man City. Wow. Rising stars. Let's check out the starting lineups here. You got Shemi Jr., King Allen, Cross, Brewer, and Tran for the elites. That's a solid lineup. Angela Adams, Javic, Panda, Westbrook, Gafford for the stars. Not quite a solid. I'm gonna jump into Simcast real quick. I just want to get those guys. Turner the third, Wilson, Miller Jr., De Niro, a 40 overall made it. Really? For the elites. And then over here, the starting 5, Zatron, Poplopine, Javic again, Langford, Angelo Hughes. If I had to put my money on someone, it would probably be the Stars because they do not have a 40 overall in them. But let's check this out. Obviously, if I could choose these things, there'd be different rosters and all that stuff. Turner the third leads the elites to the win. Brewer solid. Shemi Jr. only 2 turnovers. Elites win. Angelo Adams, not active really. A lot of good games here. And that's it for that. 3-point contest. We watch this for overall. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna go with a little analyzation of everyone. Josh Turner third, his first 3-point contest. I think it's his second season. He's a good shooter, solid player. Pierre Brown, old Italy guys will know this guy. Pierre Brown has won, I think, 2 3-point contests before. He's that no-name guy who's always been in the 3-point contest. It seems he hasn't been in the past couple of years because he hasn't played at all. I don't think he play. I still don't think he plays any time, and that's it. Altidore Jr. He's, I mean, come on, he's a great player. Cooper, great shooter. I think he won a 3-point contest maybe back in the day, like season 6 or something. Hazard, he's always in it. He's a great 3-point shooter. Pez Jr. always in it. He's a great 3-point shooter. I don't see Dwayne DeRozan. Dwayne DeRozan was probably in the past like 5. He's in like every single one it seems. So guess the leader here. Links or the winner. 4 plus 1 overall. We'll jump in. The Italian League 3-point contest. We'll start now. Pierre Brown still on Osfell. Okay. Welcome to All-Star Weekend, guys. 2026, which is actually season 14 for Italy. I'll probably go the rest of February, and then March, we'll let Italy, do that for one more stream, and then we'll do playoffs for another stream, and then Italy season will be over. We'll send our guys to the NBA, and we'll start the next Italy season right back up. Josh in the third. JT3. Typically, around 18 to 20 points will get you to the next round. So that 19 for Josh in the third is solid. Pierre Brown's actually playing this season. Okay, that's probably why he's in the contest then. This guy always seems to get a shot winning this. Nobody guessed Pierre Brown, eh? Because I told you to guess Pierre Brown pretty much. Pierre Brown might not have as many points as Josh Turner the third, for all we know. Nope, he beat him. This next shot would probably Pierre Brown will likely move on to the next round. But I pretty much told you guys, hey, this guy makes it a bunch, and he's won a couple times, so I don't know why you wouldn't vote for him, but yeah. Josie Jr., this guy is a good pick. I mean, considering he's the MVP favorite. This guy shoots about like 10 threes a game, it seems, for Napoli. Good shooter. He's cooled off though recently, Josie. I mean, he was averaging like 35 points per game for the longest time, and now he's averaging like a little less than 30, so definitely cooled off. Josie looks like he might be having a time crunch here. That could be a problem. I wish Poppin' Dog was in this contest. Oh, yeah, Funky said someone Poppin' Dog right when I was thinking about that. Poppin' Dog would be great in this contest. Poppin' Dog just needs to win MVP one of these seasons. 16 points for Josie. That's what Pierre Brown had going into this rack. 20 for Josie. 20 for Josie. So he's ahead of Josh Turner in the third. Josie might move on. Josh Turner in the third, not looking like a great pick right now. If anyone picked him, I think Funky did. Because Funky likes to pick gay people or something. Charlie Cooper, season six champion with Moscow. I think he won like the season six and seven titles with Moscow or something. I don't know. This guy was like, I don't know. I see like season like seven and eight or something. I don't know. This guy was on the left phase back in their early days. Season four or five veteran. See, I think he's a season five veteran, but he's back in the league now after falling out of the NBA. He's 38 years old, so he's probably gonna be retiring after the season. Because whenever you come back to the or Italy from the NBA, you're 36 years old to start. So he's probably about towards the end of his career, but he's having a great season. He's having possibly the best season of his Italy career, although it's on a bad team. Charlie Cooper's not going to be moving on, but he's in the three-point contest. He got his shot. Charlie Cooper's 38 years old. Good for him. Clayton Hazard. He went from being the star of AC Milan, which was not a good team for a while, to being the sixth man on a better team in AKBC. He's doing great in that role. He's a great sixth man. Obviously, you can start somewhere. He could start a lot of places. He's a great shooter. He was my pick to win the three-point contest last season. This year is Pierre Brown, obviously, because I said this guy wins a bunch. Um, Clayton Hazard is just a good shooter. I think Josh Turner the third. Let's see. Josh Turner the third's still in position to make it. This guy needs more than 20 to move on. Hazard does not move on this year. He was not very good last year. He kind of crapped the bed as well. But good for him. They made it. Pez Jr. He makes it pretty much every year. He never wins. He's not going to win. So I mean, he doesn't make the finals. I don't think he's ever made the finals. But you never know. This could be the year. Josh Turner III still has a shot. Um, Josh Turner III got like 18, I think, or 19. So that's the number to beat for Pez Jr., who only made one shot in his first rack. He's at 4 points right now. Not looking good for him. He needs to make all these. He's out. Josh Turner III is moving on. So Josh Turner III, Pierre Brown, and Josie Osler Jr. are moving on. All right, let's check out the standings real quick. So Pierre Brown, Josie Osler Jr., Josh Turner III, I think are moving on. Josh Turner III, the first one shooting. 21.7 points a game for him. He's actually pretty solid. Funky's the only one who can get overall. Wow. Josh Turner 2 points in his first rack. Funky, you'll get overall at the end of the season for being active, silly goose. You don't need this overall now. Man, I miss Italian off court. That made the league so much more interesting. When it was like a Josh Turner gay article. That was so funny. Pib doing that. Honestly, Walker, Laquan doesn't seem to be like a guy who is capable of being a star. If I'm being honest, he's averaging 4 assists a game as a point guard, who's an 80, like 4 or 86, something like that. It's not too good. I think you gotta focus on your new guy. So Josie, okay. Josie just okay. 2 points for Josie. Josie might run out of time. Josh Turner the third might have a shot at winning this. Josie looks like he's Probably not going to. He's going to absolute rampage here, though. 15 is the number to beat. Are you kidding me? Is he? he, he, he came back. Alright, let's see. Pirro has to beat 15. He doesn't even average 15 points a game. Can he do it? Oswald is Samosan, guys. Awful rack there for Pierre Brown. He needs to get back going. Oh, he's ice cold right now. Ice cold Pierre Brown. Crap. He has 15. Oh man, that's just oh my gosh. All right, three-way tie for the lead. 30 seconds to make your mark. Pretty much, if you start off hot, you're gonna win this because that's how it goes. Because you don't have a minute, so you can't like go start off cold and then be hot at the end. It's just you have to start off hot and then you gotta just hope no one else does. Josh Turner the third, he started off hot. Good round for Josh Turner the third. 10 points will potentially get done. Altidore always gets his shots off though. That's the thing. Altidore looks slower than he is. 5 points so far. Guess who jinxed it? Funky jinxed it. 10. Oh, you cannot tell me that we're gonna go to another tie. All right, Pierre Brown's either gonna win it here. I think he has. He's gonna win it here. 2K's not gonna let them tie again. He's gotta make like every shot. That's over. Whoa. Oh, Are you kidding me? We're going to this again. If it goes to a tie again, I think 2K is broken. All right, 2 for Josh Turner. What are the chances of that, guys? Nine points for Josh Turner the third. Okay. Josie Jr. I'm surprised no one picked this guy to win. He's a pretty slow shooter, but he makes his shots count. It's looking like this 9. I mean, he's on pace for 9. Okay, yeah, he's slowing down. He needs to make every shot. You're kidding me. I, uh, 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 uh. Pure Brown, I swear, if you get 9, I'm gonna kill someone. Alright, if Pure Brown does not get 9, 2K is not broken, it's just really unlucky. Or lucky. I don't know which way you want. It depends on the way you want to put it. Pure Brown started off really slow last time. I don't. He doesn't have enough time. Okay, okay. 2K is not broken. We're just we're just getting down to it. So Pure Brown is out. Third tiebreaker for Josh Turner third and Josie Altidore. So Pure Brown, congrats on third place after shooting a ton of shots. Eight points. That's a pretty good start. He just needs to get closer to 12. 13. That's a hard number to beat. Um, his first rack was good. His third rack was good. He only missed 4 shots. So Josie has to get off just as many shots. And I don't know. 5. There's a shot. Um, it looks like it's gonna be Turner. Turner wins. Finally, the streak is broken. Josh Turner third is your winner. After 3 tiebreaker rounds. Walker, because we already have a Fuller in Italy that's owned by someone different. We cannot do a dunk contest. I just want to see the participants. We can't do it because it always glitches. Bean, yeah, he's a good dunker. Javich, I don't know. Lightning, I don't know. And Obiago, I don't know. Actually, he had Marco Fuller made in the league in like mid-June. So if you can beat that, then yeah. I just want to see these rosters real quick. Scalabrine, he's probably an all-star, 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 all-star. I can believe. Okay, that's where this is where it gets fuzzy. No, no, no. I mean, there's some fringe guys, but like, the starting lineup looks good. Jodu, sure. Probably sure. Eh, I could see these two though. Cooper, okay. Okay, keep trying. I don't know about him. Corvino, no. So there's a couple guys here who don't deserve it, but oh, then I guess he didn't. I guess he stole your name, yeah. Aziz on Altidore. Good games. Not too Carlton. Leads the East to win with Pez Jr.'s help. Okay, this is the fun part. Where I have to redo all. Where I have to. Oh wait, I don't have to do anything. The rosters didn't break yet. Typically, a lot of these rosters break. Yep, there it is.